Welcome to the Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon on the Carolina Catholic Media Network. Today, we are live on the air from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., asking for your financial support and sharing the great work of various ministries, authors, speakers, clergy, and local radio hosts that impact our local Charlotte community. Carolina Catholic Media Network is 100% listener supported, and we need your financial support to continue broadcasting the truth of Jesus Christ. Call 1-800-857-2909. That's 1-800-857-2909 to make your tax-deductible pledge. Operators are standing by right now to take your call, or you can donate online at carolinacatholicmedia.org. Thank you for your loyal listenership. We hope you enjoy this special Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon program.
And hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon here on the Carolina Catholic Media Network. My name is Bill Snyder. As always, it is wonderful to be with you during this Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon. We've been on the air now for just about 12 hours, and we are excited to be with you, asking you for your financial support. 1-800-857-2909. 1-800-857-2909 is the number to call to make your tax-deductible donation, folks. We need to keep this station and this media network on the air. It is so very important in today's culture, in today's environment, to have solid Catholic programming available to the public, but we can't do it without your financial support. So once again, 1-800-857-2909 is the number to call. This hour, we are getting the opportunity to talk with one of our wonderful volunteers, Pam Cullen, and Pam spends a lot of time doing so many wonderful things for the Carolina Catholic Media Network, and so I'm excited to have Pam with us here in the studio. We're going to chat with her right now. So, Pam, welcome to the Share-A-Thon. Thank you so much for spending some time on air with us, and looking forward to our conversation.
Hey, thank you, Bill. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Yes, that's true. I am Pam Cullen, and I'm a volunteer with Carolina Catholic Media Network. I've been a volunteer for about 2 years now. Seems like 4, but for 2 years now. It is my responsibility to search for parish news, write about it, and then broadcast it on the air. Bill, what a vibrant Catholic community we have here in the Carolinas, with each church offering its own unique mission. There are always a myriad of events about which to inform our listeners, such as, we talk about faith formation, retreats, forms of human trafficking, visiting healers like Alan Ames, bestseller authors, Holy Angels, which is a unique place for differently abled people, Maravilla, a safe haven for pregnant women, and so much more. We make every effort at Carolina Catholic Media Network to connect the diocese. And wonderful news happened recently when the appointment by Pope Francis of Father Jacques Fabre as the 14th Bishop of the Charleston Diocese. He was ordained and installed on April 29th. That was a really big deal. We were very happy about that. And for the past 35 years, he had served in many countries, and he speaks 5 different languages. So South Carolinians join in fervent prayer for his success in the diocese.
Yeah, that's beautiful. There's so much that, you mentioned having the, news and having the, ability to research all of this and then get it out to the public, right? Like, this is an obligation that is important for Catholic radio to have, right? And it helps us truly be local, right? This is a local thing that you're doing, and so what is that like, to do every so often, to research that, to find out what's going on? What does that process look like? How do you go about finding the information?
Well, we do have a parish network, fortunately, so I can go through there and look for information. Sometimes other people will alert me to something that's coming up that I may not already know about. And what's so nice about doing this anyway is that all the churches have wonderful bulletins. So I scan those bulletins for looking for important news. And also, that news is not just for that particular church. Other parishioners might want to know, come to a particular event or a guest speaker or something like that. So it's wonderful that we can exchange information by way of the radio. So that's how that happens. But it's a process. I have to take the time to research, and I'm always afraid that I might miss a really good event that needs to get out there. And sometimes I get the event, and it's going to happen within days. So I fortunately have the help of some technical people at the radio who work very hard to get that information out as quickly as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Chris Preslar.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Exactly. He is amazing with what he does to get everything out on the air and on time and everything like that. But it's beautiful, and so I think we ought to encourage parishes too. If you have, we have no idea who's listening to us. We hope that you are, if you're Catholic out there and you're driving around and you're part of your parish, like, man, I would love to have an event published online. I'd love to have a partnership with Carolina Catholic Media. I've got a ministry. I've got a new book or whatever. Like we have so many different ways that you can plug in. This is a local community. And I've said for many times over the past month to you, Pam, getting ready for this, that this is a local community event, right?
Absolutely.
And the speaker is never far from the microphone. What I mean by that is that we're listening to the same things we're saying.
Absolutely.
Right? So this applies to us.
Well, I do send letters out from time to time. I'm actually due to do a letter again, and that is to the various parishes to remind them of who I am and what I'm doing, and encourage them, because they're going to know much better than I what events are coming up and which ones they really find are important and must get out there right away.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, how would a parish contact you? How would a parish get...
I give them my email address and my personal phone number, and yeah,
awesome.
And some of them are really good about staying in touch. But, it's like anything. You have to repeat what you're doing over and over and over again until it really sticks.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the reason why we're on the air 36 hours there over 3 days.
That's right.
Right? Because we know that. It's the law of repetition. But no, I mean, this is awesome. And I'm so excited because, not many local Catholic stations have a person like you dedicated, volunteering their time to do something like this for the community. It's so hard to find amazing volunteers in today's society. So thank you so much for what you're doing, and thank you for really bringing life into this station and bringing the community aspect here. It's just great.
Well, I'll tell you, I really love it. This just kind of fell in my lap a couple of years ago, and I find it very, very gratifying. I love working with all the people. David Papandrea is very passionate about what he does. It's a pleasure to work with him, and this is a new door has opened for me. I mean, I'm a revert. I came back to the church 10 years ago, never having any clue that I might be doing something like this, and it's just a perfect fit for me.
So awesome. Well, Pam, why don't we do this? Why don't we encourage people to donate? And then what we'll do right after that is head back to the network programming just for a little bit, and we'll come back after that in a few more minutes and have another segment with you. But so let me give you that phone number, 1-800-857-2909. 1-800-857-2909. That's the number to donate online. You can also, online is carolinacatholicmedia.org. carolinacatholicmedia.org, folks. And I want to give one little thing. If you could help us, because the fees when you donate online, it's wonderful, it's convenient, it's easy, but there is a button on there that says donate fee as well, because the credit card companies do take a portion of the fee, out of what you donate. So there's a button on there that says I would like to donate, $150 or $200 or whatever you're thinking about donating. And then, but plus the fee, which is like $3 or $4. So that is always a wonderful way to kind of support us and make sure that we receive the full donation that you intend to give. So that would be wonderful if you can do that. we're going to transition you right on back to network programming just for a few minutes, and we'll be back after this with more from Pam Cullen.
You are listening to the Carolina Catholic Media Network Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon. Operators are standing by right now to take your tax-deductible pledge. Call 1-800-857-2909. That's 1-800-857-2909. Or donate online at carolinacatholicmedia.org.
Yeah, we are back here on the Share-A-Thon here, and we're blessed to be joined by Pam Cullen this hour. So, Pam, I'll let you take it away.
All righty. Thank you, Bill. Carolina Catholic Media Network is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we have to count on you to keep us on the air. So I hope you'll consider making a donation today. Your prayers and consideration means that we can continue to reach over 5 million souls right here in the greater Charlotte Diocese. And of course, you can always go to carolinacatholicmedia.org to make that donation, or you may call 1-800-857-2909.
Awesome. Thank you so much again, Pam, for being with us. And, we're, kind of jump into some of the amazing work you've been doing on this little segment. We're going to talk a little bit about the amazing work you've been doing with interviewing some pretty awesome people. So tell us just a little bit about some of the latest interviews.
Yeah, this is another thing that I can do as a volunteer with Carolina Catholic Radio, and that is have the pleasure to interview several authors. And it's just so exciting. I just have enjoyed this so much. The first interview I ever did was with Lisa Feely about her book, An Accountable American. And of course, now she has her own show on Carolina Catholic Radio on Thursdays at 5 p.m., which is called An Accountable Catholic. She always offers lively topics with interesting guests. That's definitely one I would suggest people tune into. I also interviewed Brendan McGinley about his book, The Prodigal Church. And now he's become quite well known as a prolific Catholic writer. Furthermore, I recently interviewed Father Looney about his new book, How They Love Mary, 28 Life-Changing Devotions to Mary. And there's so many good pieces in this book. I just absolutely love it. It would be something that any devoted Marian would want to have in their library, just as a complement to their other books. But there was a quote in there from the Venerable Fulton Sheen, who said, "When I meet the Lord face to face, he will say, 'My mother has told me a lot about you.'" I thought that was pretty profound. Now, Brendan McGinley and Father Looney's books are from our friends at Sophia Press Institute. And also, I might mention that Father Looney has a podcast that is really worth checking out. It's music, stories, you name it. It's a wonderful podcast.
Yeah, Father Looney's just an amazing guy, and he's actually from my neck of the woods in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I live in Milwaukee, so about 2 hours south of Father Looney, and he's just an amazing guy, amazing priest, as you mentioned. And so the pretty cool thing about talking with Father Looney is that he is an expert in Mariology. He is a big Mariologist, as you kind of mentioned. And the neat thing for Father Looney is that he lives very close to the only shrine in the United States that is approved as a Marian apparition, Our Lady of Good Help. And so if you're looking for a pilgrimage, folks, from Charlotte to Green Bay, Wisconsin, to go see, it's actually in a place called Champion, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. So Our Lady is the champion of life and just Good a beautiful kind of town name there. But you can head over there. It's a suburb of Green Bay and out in the country, and it's just beautiful. And Father Looney's always there celebrating Mass. He's always there tweeting. Look him up on Facebook. He's just awesome. And so I do encourage you, and of course, listen to Pam's interview. It's available on the Carolina Catholic Media Network's app, and it's under the Carolina Catholic Media Showcase. That's kind of the names of the program. So if you're looking for it, it's under the Carolina Catholic Media Showcase. But yeah, this is so awesome, Pam. And I'm looking forward to more that you're going to do. I'm sure there are going to be more.
I do have some lined up already. Won't share any information yet.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, folks, I'll tell you what. We're going to just head off to another short little break here, and when we come back with Pam, we're going to wrap up and talk a little bit about her ministry. So right back after this short break here on the Carolina Catholic Media Share-A-Thon. We'll return you to that network programming right now.
You are listening to the Carolina Catholic Media Network Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon. Operators are standing by right now to take your tax-deductible pledge. Call 1-800-857-2909. That's 1-800-857-2909. Or donate online at carolinacatholicmedia.org.
Hey everybody, welcome back here to the Carolina Catholic Media Share-A-Thon. I'm Bill Snyder. It's wonderful to be with all of you, and we are live here on Facebook, YouTube, and 1270 AM. We're just finishing up the hour here with Pam Cullen, and we're going to do one more very quick segment with her, and then we have Jonathan Fanning from Who Are You Becoming up next. So we're really excited about that, and we're going to just pop Pam on for one last little bit to talk about her ministry, and then we've got him coming up next. So, Pam, as we wrap up, I just want to ask you a little bit about your ministry.
Sure, Bill. I'm a member of All Saints Catholic Church in Lake Wylie, South Carolina, and when our parish nurse retired 4 years ago, I met with our pastor. I had this nudge, very strong nudge coming from the Holy Spirit. Because of my background as a former nurse and psychotherapist, I wanted to start a ministry. So I call it holistic ministry, which includes mind, body, and spirit. Now, our ministry has an acronym, CARE, C-A-R-E, which stands for Connect, Assist, Resource, and Educate. With Connect, we connect our parishioners with other people, with widows, widowers, single parents. We have right now someone who's a non-Catholic whose wife died recently, but his daughter goes to Sunday school, so we connected other families to help support them. We also work very closely with the Legion of Mary and the Knights of Columbus. With Assist, we fulfill requests for hospital equipment, Christmas trees, meals, moving arrangements, jungle gyms, praying with families, whatever it takes. With Resources, we offer information for doctors, counselors, nanny services, handymen, home companions, funeral arrangements, insurance, hospice, just to name some. And under Educate, primarily what we've been doing is meeting in homes, showing films with 8 to 10 people attending, and the host offers refreshments. We've shown the film Gosnell, the trial of America's biggest serial killer, and also Unplanned, the story about Abby Johnson and her inside look at the abortion industry. Currently, we're showing 2,000 Mules. One of our members has a fantastic studio in their home where they're able to show these movies, and so she's taken on that role. Our focus in our mission is on integrating faith and health. Our emphasis is on mind, body, and spirit. Members assist parishioners through the gospel while incorporating listening, educating, and providing services. We have guest speakers lined up, bulletin messages, and support groups are in the offering. We currently have 10 members, and we have several alternates. Concerned parishioners with an authentic commitment to lending help with their own unique experiences can certainly apply. We meet only on an as-needed basis. And finally, I'd just like to say that one of our favorite quotes is from Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Do not let the past disturb you. Just leave everything in the Sacred Heart and begin again with joy. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you so much, Pam. And we are going to wrap this up, but I really appreciate you coming in today and being a part of the Share-A-Thon and all the amazing work you do for Carolina.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you, Bill.
Awesome. Well, folks, we're just going to transition real fast right before we have Jonathan Fanning on in just a few moments here. So stay tuned. We're going to return you to the network programming for just about 2 minutes, and we'll have Jonathan on in just a few seconds.
You are listening to the Carolina Catholic Media Network Sacred Heart Share-A-Thon. Operators are standing by right now to take your tax-deductible pledge. Call 1-800-857-2909. 2909. That's 1-800-857-2909. Or donate online at carolinacatholicmedia.org. We now rejoin network programming already in progress.